So did you guys see the game? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that game? You mean Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was awesome. Nice,
It's been
nice
like-
player progression. You know, you leveled up. You got the last trident.
Yeah, you know
It's
how.
been like half a month since we did the last one of these. It's been like what, 3 weeks now?
I feel like it's been quite a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been
We
ages.
did the
Anybody
last
needs a
one
recap,
December
just-
23rd, and it is now January 8th.
I'm gonna real quick check if. Okay, it's still here. We're good, guys. Don't worry.
That's
Shatter.
good. I mean, my
I'll
brain's
have-
gonna
got-
get shattered.
What I
We've
remember.
got 3 more chapters left until the where the developer is now.
Just think though, our favorite character's dead. Finally.
It's about
Alex is
time.
down to 1 roll.
Stupid old
Whoa,
lady.
whoa.
Woo, woo. You wanna just jump into this? You wanna hop right in?
Let's hop right into
Does
this.
anybody need a recap of what happened or no?
I mean, it does it at
No,
the very
Beth
beginning.
died, Lysa was blind. What else do we need?
We're gonna skip the recap anyway. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just know how you guys sometimes forget minor things after we take a break.
Yeah, we forget minor things because they're minor. And they don't matter.
Got him, Henry. Got him. All right, chapter 23. Shatter.
Yeah, Beth's heart shattered and she died.
Haha. Finally. Hate that stupid chapter 23 shatter.
Yeah, she was
Idiot.
like a century old. Like Jesus.
Honestly, she was like born in what the 1800s.
She was born during World War One, probably.
Honestly, maybe unless you got us. Ink barely recognized her. She always had a certain sharpness about her. Happy, sad, or even annoyed. You could count on seeing the glimmer of understanding in her cool blue eyes. Between her pallid skin and the way her face flattened against the floor, Ink knew that glimmer was gone forever. Whoa. Ink had never seen a corpse in person before. He approached with trepidation, neither wanting to leave nor to get too close to the body.
Why? A good starting line after the break.
Why did you
I wanted to say that it's very cliche
I
to
don't.
find dead bodies in hotel rooms.
Boy.
I didn't mean to do a Hank Hill, but I guess it.
He tiptoed around what appeared to be shards of glass in an attempt to get a better look at her.
King of the corner.
King of the corner. Was it curiosity that drove him to examine the body? The desire to act brave? He himself didn't know. Ink failed to hold back tears as he crouched down next to her. He threw his head into his hands and wept.
You knew her for like 16 hours. Simmer down.
Yeah, what a baby.
What are you doing, Ink? Get out of there! What? Liza? You can't stay in here, come on!
Liza yanked Ink up right before he could protest, then dragged him back into the hall.
But... I know, Ink, I know. But we can't just waltz in there without knowing what happened. If this was the result of a trap, then... well, we wouldn't want the same thing to happen to us, right? And shame on the rest of you for letting him in there before telling us what happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect him to run in there like some kind of maniac detective. Ink didn't appreciate the comment, but decided against stirring the pot any further. He cleared his throat as he heard Ray and Tiana enter the hallway.
Good, everyone's here. Are the rest of you okay?
I don't want to say we're fine, but we're alive at least. Tiana and I were off looking for you.
Did we miss anything? Where'd you two run off to, anyway?
Ink and I were in one of the earlier rooms. We missed this whole thing. We can talk about that later. I want to know what happened to Beth.
About that.
None of us actually saw what happened.
What?
Oh, look how
Seriously?
suspicious he looks.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
I did stab her, but I don't think that was it.
Just like once or twice,
Yeah,
but
I was just kind of jabbing, you know, as a joke.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was talking about Aether. I said she.
Oh, I was talking about Sean.
yeah, me too.
Then who found the body?
me, I just walked in and found her like this.
Sure.
You weren't with her? Or Ray?
I was trying to rest in that room right there.
Ray motioned to one of the rooms at the front of the hall.
Why doesn't he just point? Oh yeah.
Ah,
Beth thought it'd be a good idea. Beth thought it'd be a good idea for me to lie down. So
Okay, sure. What about you, Aether?
I was, oh god, why didn't she say anything?
again, Aether trailed off, her eyes meeting the floor.
Come on, Aether. Now's not the time for you to be staring off into space. I need you to pick it up a bit.
Aether burst into tears and wailed. What a human.
What a human response.
Girl just found a body, for Christ's sakes. Give her a moment to breathe at least.
I read it Chris sakes.
Chris takes.
Dude, Sean knew it was me.
We don't have any moments to spare, Sean. And if we don't get to the bottom of what happened to Beth, the same thing might happen to us.
Good idea.
Aether clasped onto the nearby end table, kicking up some dust and plaster, and hauled herself to her feet.
I'm okay, Sean.
You don't sound okay.
I'm a little overwhelmed and scared, but I still want to help, and Liza's right. We're running low on time. Okay, so after Link left us, Beth and I were in this hallway, right?
Excuse
Whoa.
me?
Zelda?
When did we cross over with Legend of Zelda?
The door at the end of the hallway is locked, so we decided to search these rooms and try to find its corresponding puzzle. After checking up on Ray, of course.
Makes sense.
She took the rooms on the right side of the hallway, while I took the ones on the left.
Looks like it was on the right. Beth must have entered first then.
Yeah, I got to the last room on the left and hadn't found it, so I headed back into the hallway and called out to Beth. She never responded, so I started searching the rooms on the right myself, starting with the last room on the right and working my way back.
And when I found out she didn't respond to me on purpose, I stabbed her in the room.
And then I got to the fourth door on the right and...
How dare you not talk to me? You found Beth.
yeah, I started freaking out.
I heard her screaming at this point and came out of my room.
You weren't sleeping, I guess?
Couldn't, but even if I had been, I'd woken up for sure. Anyway, I found Aether in the hall, and then I saw the body for myself right after. I did my best to help her, calm her down. Wow, I'm feeling miserably today.
I'm glad you showed up when you did, Ray. I just did a Ray voice. I'm sorry.
What?
What did you?
I deepened my voice on accident.
How long would you say it was between you and Beth splitting up to search and you finding her body?
6 or 7 minutes, maybe?
6 or 7 minutes? There are only 6 doors on either side, so that's putting you at nearly a minute per room searched. Is there something I'm missing here?
Oh, that's right. I nearly forgot. Part of the way through my search, the floor started shaking like crazy. I had a bit of a fall and had to take a moment to catch my breath. Not sure if you all experienced the same thing.
No. Ooh, we felt that too. What was the deal with that earthquake, anyway?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
That was us.
That was my bad. I can explain later. But first, Aether, relative to your searching of the rooms, when did the quake go off?
It happened when I was searching the last room on the left, actually.
I see. Hey Sean, Tiana.
Yes!
Where were you two when all this was happening?
We were still in the Black Wing trying to solve a puzzle. The answer's like iron or something. You said you were going to come back for us, but you never did.
Oh, he came back now.
Ether and Ray came looking for us eventually. More specifically, she was looking for you, Ink, but you and Liza were nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah.
Nice typo. This game sucks. So then we split up to look for the two Y's, and then, well, here we are.
Here we are.
Let's go.
So, what now?
Did anyone actually check Beth? She could just be passed out on the floor. We have no idea.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
I
really.
just had a little too much to drink.
All that nitrous oxide, you know. We keep moving, that's what. Oh, should Alex read his thing?
I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah.
But Beth,
What do you want us to do? Bury her? Our first
There, you could escape.
Our first course of action should be to figure out how she died so that we don't fall for the same thing. I'm having a look at the body then. Can you do that from out here? Not put yourself at risk? Not really. She's mostly obstructed by the bed. I need to get closer.
Dude, I'm with Liza. Could be dangerous to go in there.
There's no avoiding that room, though. We're gonna need to solve the puzzle in there at some point, right? Unless you die first.
True enough. Ugh, I hate it, but you're right. Let's be smart about it at least. What do you mean? I mean, let's not send everyone into a possible death trap at once. We'll send one person into the room, 2 tops. I'll do it. Would you let me finish? Your priority is to figure out what the trap is and determine how Beth died.
Didn't she just die from, like, falling when the earthquake thing happened?
Yeah.
Is that...
And like smashed her head or something and then that's it.
Yeah.
Obviously more complicated than that.
Sure.
It's always more complicated than that.
I'll see if I can find anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, CSI over here.
I'm talking about from the rest of the game. It's always more complicated than what we have at face value.
Also, yes, the English major doing a CSI thing is pretty funny. Oh, and one more thing. Do not touch the puzzle under any circumstances. Don't even look at it.
We should probably hold the door open too, just in case. I feel like he's gonna get yelled at for that. Might as well be me even. It's all I'm good at for this. It's all I'm good for at this point.
Wouldn't hurt, I guess. But come on, don't say stuff like that.
There was a lull. Ink looked about the room.
Did anyone want to tag along with me? I don't want to risk it, sorry. It's cool if no one wants to. It's safer that way.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Tiana?
Don't give me that look. Just want to be out of this bad place.
And don't give us that look.
Whatever your reasons, I appreciate it.
careful, you two.
Don't worry about me. I'm tougher than I look. Trust me.
You look plenty tough as it is. Thanks, Aether. Help keep an eye out for us, Kay?
I'll watch over you from the hallway. Sound good?
Much appreciated.
Much
Taking a
like
deep
that.
breath, Ink pushed past Tiana and stepped into the hotel room. Ink was careful to avoid stepping on any glass as he approached Beth's corpse.
Watch your step, Tiana.
I might just hop on the bed and avoid having to maneuver around the meth altogether.
Before we do anything, let's try and identify what the trap actually is. The bed could be rigged with something.
When'd you get so bossy?
When one of us was killed, that's when.
Ink diverted his attention to the walls and ceiling.
Can you spot anything unusual about the walls? Maybe a hidden panel or some mechanical component?
Hard to tell, but it looks normal enough to me.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Ink looked about once more for good measure. He knocked on the wall a few times and followed a hard pounding lull. There's a difference. Sighed in relief.
No obvious surprises in the walls here. Where'd all this glass come from?
Ink followed up by checking under the bed for anything out of place, but again came up empty. We haven't been attacked with anything yet. Maybe it's safe?
Liza could be right. The trap may only go off when someone attempts the puzzle.
Is that normally how these work?
That's about par for the course, yeah. Though I think we should stay vigilant just in case.
Let's have a look at the body then. Gingerly, Ink followed Tiana's lead, cleared away some glass, and knelt down beside the corpse. His first instinct was to tug at Beth's sleeve. There was, of course, no response. He wasn't even sure why he'd tried it, but the absence of any sort of reaction sent a shiver up his spine. Ink reached out to lift her head up from the floor, but withdrew his hand almost immediately. He only then realized that the prospect of seeing Beth's lifeless face horrified him. What are you doing? Do you even know what you're looking for? Ink's reply was nothing more than a blank stare. If you're too afraid to touch it, then you might as well go wait outside. It took all of Ink's willpower not to go. What? What?
What?
What?
I didn't say anything.
Laugh. You laugh.
Oh, because, what? Your line right now. I thought it was funny.
It took all of Ink's willpower to not go off on her right then and there. More than suggesting he'd leave, it was the fact that she'd referred to Beth as it instead of her. That upset Ink beyond his own comprehension.
Tiana, someone more dislikable than Ray.
Oblivious to Ink's ire. Ire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Anger.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Dislike.
Continued to poke around the body. Here, look. Tiana parted Beth's bun to the side and...
That's weird.
I thought of something different. To the side. And motioned the body's gray, lifeless neck. Ink moved to get a better look.
Good title suggestion.
Yeah, moving Beth's buns. A light splotch of...
Mauve.
What is that?
It's like color. It's like dark.
Sure.
It's like reddish, like burgundy, I guess.
Was just barely visible at the base of Beth's nape.
Is this what killed her?
Possibly. I'm not a coroner or anything, but this is the only marking or injury that stuck out to me.
I'd have expected a fatal bruise to be bigger than that.
It doesn't take much when it's a blow to the back of the head. Besides, bruises are caused by blood flowing through bursted blood vessels. No blood flowing, no bruising, or less bruising at the very least. Nodding weakly, Ink busied himself with trying to find a clue on his own. An air of desecration sank down on him as he lifted the body's outstretched arm.
She's heavy. Are bodies always this heavy?
Well, she doesn't look that much in shape, you feel me?
Why am I even thinking this? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Tiana appeared to be doing the same thing with Beth's legs. Ink noted the lack of glass underneath her body. After a long moment of silence, Tiana stood up.
You done?
I think that's all we're gonna find here. Let's head back. Ink scanned the room one more time, cursing his own ineptitude.
Damn, I guess you're right.
Carefully, the pair tiptoed past the many shards of glass and back out into the hall. There doesn't look to be that many.
Everything alright?
Ray looks so guilty. He's like a little kid.
Yeah, because he definitely managed to lift whatever was lifted upon Beth's head and kill her.
Hey, I mean, he's a strong boy.
Yeah, but he has one hand. Anything blunt force enough would
He has
require...
another hand.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
And someone could just give him a hand.
So is Ray and Aether, is what you're
I hate
saying?
you.
Tag
Yes.
team, yes.
Yes, we found all we can for now.
Going in there was risky. I'm glad you're okay.
Shut up, Aether.
Yeah, really. Shut up, Aether. It's like I said, you can't kill off the detective before he solves any mysteries.
English major.
I probably should have tagged along with you, and that's
Right.
a reference back to chapter 1, Brian, when...
I know. I'm just getting sick and tired of that.
Oh, dude,
Like
it's
he's
right. Wait, Aether should have tagged along to take the bullet for us.
Hey, don't worry about it.
So, what'd you find?
Not a lot, unfortunately. We couldn't spot the trap at a glance. There wasn't any blood on the floor, so we can rule out the exit/corners bug as a cause of death.
Roll credits. Blow to the back of the head was what did her in.
That's enough to kill someone?
You'd be surprised just how fragile humans are when it comes down to it.
Was she hit, or...
I'm thinking Scent shot something blunt at the base of her neck.
shot? What do you mean?
Oh, did you not reach the same conclusion? Maybe shot isn't the right word, but... Whatever hit her, it had to have been fast. Otherwise, she'd have turned around to face it. So putting 2 and 2 together, I think she was shot with something blunt.
Wouldn't we have found it? The object she was shot with, I mean?
Well...
Yeah, guys, look in the background.
This?
Yeah, it's like an outline of a painting that's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely wasn't hit with a painting. I don't think.
Well, there's glass here, look at... Whoa!
Oh,
yeah.
what? A bunch of
She
gray
was-
pixels?
Come on, man. I don't have a perfect explanation for that, but I suspect that all or part of it shattered. That's the glass on the floor.
Is it possible someone tampered with the scene? Intentionally or even unintentionally? It'd be easy for something to get shuffled around if people kept coming in and out of the room.
They look under the
Aether,
bed.
any insight?
We did.
My memory isn't perfect, but I'm pretty sure the room hasn't changed significantly since I found her.
It happened 20 minutes ago. Damn, there goes that lead.
Say, has anyone checked the washroom? Or is it even open?
Whoa, there are bathrooms in this place?
I think
I
so.
was just-
All the hotel rooms have 2 doors in them. One leads
I
to
was
the-
just peeing myself.
Is a washroom, presumably. But I don't think anyone's ever opened the door to one.
That's news to me. Why has no one ever been in one?
The one in the room I woke? The one in the room I woke up in was locked.
Same here. The bathrooms in any other rooms we visited were locked too. Eventually I stopped checking.
Weird. And who knows? Maybe they're not even bathrooms.
They're just doors.
I might as well check this one just in case.
I was kidding. Why does that matter anyway? It's probably just locked, right?
No harm in checking. Yep, should have figured as much. She's locked, alright.
What an interesting thing to do.
So where does that leave us? I don't know. We still don't have a good idea of how Beth died. If we don't know what hit her on the back of the head,
Then we won't know how to prevent the same thing from happening to us.
right. Anyone have any ideas? What's bothering me is that I have no idea where this blunt glass object could have come from. I didn't notice any kind of mechanism on any of the walls.
Whoa, I did.
I did,
What?
thank you.
I actually did, I just didn't say anything.
Oh, say something next time.
No.
My first thought is that something fell from the ceiling and hit her, but I don't know, that seems pretty unlikely. She'd have to be standing in the exact right spot. You're an engineer, right, Sean? Any insight on how this might be possible?
Sure, ask the stoner to solve your case.
Who, me? Maybe she, Ooh, here's one. Maybe there was a crystal ball held to the ceiling with dry ice, and then, like, the dry ice melted and the crystal ball fell on her.
Glad to see he's taking this seriously.
And she didn't notice it at all, because she was like 100 and her... Alright. And her vision and hearing sucked. The contestants all froze and stared at Sean, mouths agape. Or maybe she just had a heart attack and the glass on the floor is completely unrelated.
Are these serious suggestions?
Sorta?
That's absolute horseshit theory. Dry ice doesn't even melt. It sublimates.
What is
That means it
sublimation?
skips,
It's
right?
when
It's when
it skips a phase.
Why did he know that?
It's right, come on.
Because
you
he's
know
a smart
stuff.
hacker, dude. That's why.
I don't know, man. This is some corner case bollocks, pun not intended.
I thought you were some kind of engineering whiz.
I mostly
What he's
put
wearing.
the gin in engineer, you get me?
Someone is dead. Wipe that fucking grin off your face.
Chill, just trying to add some levity here.
The hell you are. Shut your goddamn mouth. I may have not known Beth that well. None of us did. But she fought her hardest to get us out alive. I'm not gonna let you shit on her final moments to try to be funny.
Wisely, Sean remained quiet.
I never realized Race thought so fondly of Beth. Saving someone's life will do that, I guess.
No, you always view someone more fondly after they've died. Hitler, Stalin.
Well, Hitler was just a good guy in general. I'm
Good.
sorry.
Stalin was the
So
real meanie.
what are we doing now? We gonna take our chances in that room?
I'd still like to try and figure out how she died before attempting the puzzle, but...
But we don't know enough. I don't know what to do. Is it safe to go in there?
Well, there's that, like, other puzzle in the other corner, you know, we could just do that.
Y'all.
If only I had a bit more time.
Ink.
I know. We don't have much time. Feels like someone's been telling me that every 2 minutes. I don't want to send people to what might be their deaths, but having them wait around while I try to solve this might be just as bad. How do I handle this?
So, idea.
I'm all ears. Shoot.
Why don't we do the other side first? The black wing?
First, you
We'll
want to go
smoke
to the black
aside,
wing.
seems safe enough. And if we do another path first, it might give you the time you need to figure out what killed Beth. Sean and I were making some headway on figuring out the next puzzle there, too, so...
That
Arg!
usually means you've gone absolutely nowhere.
Arg, matey!
Kayana!
I'm fine, just give me a second.
Dot.
You thinking about heading back to the Black Wing? Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Would we all be going, or would you want to stay back and keep looking around here?
I like that idea.
Beth, she wanted us all to stick together.
Shut up!
It's one of the last things she told us, remember?
I don't like you.
Yeah, I remember. Okay then, if no one has any objections, we're gonna head back to the Black Wing for now. I'll keep thinking about the trap here and see if I can't think of a way around it.
Oh, that's me. If that's what you think is best, man, I trust you. Let's head back then. Follow me, y'all.
You only need Liza.
Sean led the way back toward the main hall. The other contestants followed shortly thereafter. Purposefully looking behind them, Ink pulled out his Gemini as he crossed over into the previous room.
Why? Why kill Beth?
I'm very sorry, Ink. I didn't want it to come to this.
Why did she have to die?
I am afraid, Ink.
Of course you just regurgitate some non-answer for the umpteenth time.
It's the truth, my love. Beth died, in part, because I was scared. Fear is a paralytic, but it keeps us alive.
Stop jerking me around. I want a straight answer.
You were the one who contacted me, were you not? Surely you must have known how this conversation would unfold. Unfortunately for us both, fear begets silence.
You're a machine. Don't tell me you can actually feel fear, because I'm not buying it.
I may be an AI, but I can fear just as easily I can where's the other as? I can love.
So what are you so afraid of then? Slow downloads? Shitty drivers?
For all our differences, Ink, our fears are rather similar.
I highly doubt that.
Do you not fear being unloved? Do you not fear those with power who ascribe you a role? Do you not worry that your own thoughts are less than genuine?
What would you know about that?
When I am afraid, or happy, or upset, am I that way of my own volition, or have I simply been programmed to feel that way? The line between genuine and fabricated blurs and... Wait, the line between genuine and fabricated... And I am... Okay. And I am horrified to find that I cannot trust my own emotions. I would hate to learn that my thoughts are not, in fact, my own. Sound familiar, Ink?
Nani?
Exhausted, Ink put the Gemini into sleep mode. He was already in a dismal mood. He didn't need scent dredging up more misery.
I should never have messaged him. Why am I always so stupid?
He tucked the device into his pocket as he entered the Black Wing's first hallway.
Hey, everything okay? You don't look so great. Yeah, what's happened? Which room's the puzzle in? Actually, Sean and Tiana already solved the puzzle for this room. The next one's in the bar coming up.
Good for them.
You might want to cover your mouth with your shirt. Come on.
Another dead body?
Oh, Sean's been smoking weed in here.
He's hotboxing the bar.
Ink couldn't help but cough and hack immediately upon entering the weed-ridden room.
Smoke?
Hey, puzzle's over there if you were wondering.
Thanks. Damn, this smoke's making it hard to breathe.
You said you've been working on the puzzle before, right, Sean? Was it like the last time you were in here?
Oh, jeez, I keep forgetting I'm Sean. Yeah, unfortunately. It's not the most pleasant, but don't worry. Tiana and I were in here for at least 20 minutes, and I don't seem to be suffering any long-term effects.
Just wait 20 years, Sean. You'll have cancer.
Seems like the door's unlocked too, small relief. Still, we'd best not linger here too long. Let's solve this puzzle as quickly as we can.
I can agree to that. Let's get the hell out of here.
The answer is iron.
Fe.
Fe.
You can already see it there.
Look, we see the E. There we go. We did it.
Oh, what? Well, we're cool.
Maybe we need a bit more complicated than that.
Or we could reset it because they've already been working on it. Whoa.
Did you actually click it?
No.
Oh. Wow. Like,
really?
I would... Use those tiny pieces to finish the E. Like, move them all one over.
These are the tiny pieces I assume you're referring
Move
to?
the E one over.
Okay. I can do that. And then,
Now move the tiny piece up one and then down one on each side.
let's just
Oh,
put that
actually, wait. No.
up.
Yeah, move that one back.
Can I chime in here?
Yes.
Move your cursor like two block thingies. Put that one in the bottom left. There's your F.
So we should do it with the dark.
What?
Or no?
The light.
saying we
I
do-
mean, the light made an F. you see?
Move that one. Move the one.
Oh, I made like this
Like-
part of the. Ah.
Yeah. Move the one on the down one.
Okay, again, I assume.
Oh, bottom right
Go
corner.
up two. Up two.
What am I clicking
Go
this?
up two. No, I told you to move the one you were on down one.
Oh.
Can you put the bottom right corner? Yeah, click that one. Move up two and left two. That one. Switch. And then put the bottom right. Yeah, switch. F.
There. Does this
Then
one
move
go
that
up here?
one-
So, I don't know.
No, up.
Which one?
Up two. That one up two.
Okay.
Move the other one back to where it was.
It's
I
not
don't
an
know,
E.
here.
That doesn't look like an E.
That's an E with a big old nose.
Then reverse the pattern that I have there.
That is that?
No. The entire E, reverse it.
Fudge.
Other way.
What do you mean entire E?
Like-
I know what he
Make it so the nose or the bottom pieces, or and the top piece.
Okay.
Uh,
No.
Put it back. Make the second row of the E the fourth row, and the
Alex,
fourth row
haven't
the
you done these?
I'm just explaining what you are talking about.
yeah.
That
The
doesn't
one you
work
just
right.
moved, move that one over.
No, the other one.
What? No, that's right. That's right. Put that
fine.
back, Chris.
Move that one.
Oh wait, Chris.
What? That's
Yeah.
alright.
Swap. Click that one. Swap it with the 1 2 up. Yeah. And then that's you're getting there.
Yeah.
Switch the
Oh
other
wait.
two.
No, wait,
The
wait.
one.
Chris. Move down to right one. Or yep, that one.
Move
Swap.
that one up too.
Yeah. There.
Good,
Better at wording what Brian is saying than Brian is.
Yeah. Good Brian translation, Alex.
These are getting easier.
And your explanations are getting harder to explain.
I guess that's fair.
So that was it.
Of course, iron has the periodic symbol Fe.
Shut up, Ether.
Yeah, everyone knew that one, bitch. Don't explain it to me. Looking at it now, I doubt those tiles could have made much else. Letters seem pretty obvious in retrospect.
Can this wait till we're out of the smoke box? I feel like I'm just about ready to keel over. Tiana's right. Not sure what the deal with the smoke is, but I don't want to end up like Beth. Get your head out of the clouds, Ink. Come on.
Oh, I
You
get
don't know
it
what's
because of the
wrong
smoke
with the
clouds.
smoke?
Ink covered his mouth and reached for the door.
It's the invisible smoke monster from Lost.
The man in black?
He couldn't help but chew on Sean's words.
That too.
His friend was right. Even during the puzzle, Ink had been somewhat distracted. A different puzzle was on the forefront of his mind. Beth. How exactly had she died?
If her death goes unsolved, someone else might die. I need to figure out that What? I need to figure that out before we head back into the Blue Wing. Things just aren't adding up. I don't want to think about the possibility, but there could be another explanation for Beth's death entirely.
An irritating, incessant
Whoa.
nagging picked at Ink's... What?
Oh, nothing. I lost you guys for a second, but it's good.
Okay. An
I
irritating,
didn't know I was...
Oh my
incessant
goodness.
nagging picked at Ink. The whole situation with Beth felt wrong. incomplete somehow. A wayward thought at the back of his mind was telling him he was missing something important. And no, I was not referring to me.
Wait,
That's a pretty
the,
neat ending.
the narration is the voice in his head.
Is it really? Because I've been doing the wrong voice the entire time.
Well, it's
no,
too
but the
late
way
now.
that voice in his head, the narration just referred to itself as me.
Yeah, no
Yes,
shit.
I got that, Brian. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
What are you, Aether over there, explaining these things to me?
Hey, she doesn't have axes, you big old liar.
She does on
You said she
mine.
was. It was like blurred out. You
Someone
said,
chopped it, bro.
Maybe
Wait.
she's just not dead yet for us, like, because we haven't figured it out. I don't know, man.
I swear she's blacked out on mine.
You big old liar.
Alex is a different kind of blacked out.
I wish I was blacked out right now.
I wish I was not here. Am I right?
Oh, well, let's give a sneak peek of the chapter name for next episode.
We never do that.
Please do it, because I just want to know.
I refuse.
You better do it right now.
Refusal.
Alright,
Come on.
fine.
I hold the key, and you shall not enter.
I hold the recording button.
And you shall end it now.
I shan't. I actually will.